Hello again. One of the questions that I always get asked is how much work is entailed in upkeeping a mustache like this? Um, the handlebar mustache is a bit of a lost art form among men, and it's slowly making a resurgence. But I do get asked a lot of questions about how it's maintained. Now, this is a little two-part section. The first part was about how to trim it, how to grow one, and how to get it to where it is. The next part, which we're going to cover today, is how I style it. Now, this is all open to interpretation. There are a million different videos on YouTube on how to do it. There are a million different ways that you can style a mustache. I tend to go for a more traditional approach. There are many different ways to do it. Now, a couple items you will need if you tend to do it the way that I do. As we covered in the first video, you'll need a pair of mustache scissors. Once again, found these at Walmart. A mustache comb. Actually came in a kit. Small little comb. You can use a regular fine-tooth comb if you prefer. And then you'll need mustache wax. Now, it comes in several different forms. In fact, I've seen plenty of videos, plenty of different blogs where men have used all forms of different items and products to create mustache wax. Everything from hair gel to glue to even toilet bowl wax. Now, if you go to proper mustache wax, there are a couple different things that they make. This is what I began with. It's called Clubman Mustache Wax. Comes in a little tube. It's a cream, and it comes in multiple different colors. They have a neutral, which is what this is. It's white. Problem is with my mustache, it tends to look like I have dandruff in my mustache because it'll flake. A lot of hardcore mustache men will tell you that this is almost blasphemy to use. The other product is True Paraffin Wax, mustache wax. This is what I use. It's Colonel Conk brand. I prefer it just because it's what's locally available. I don't have to special order it online. However, there are plenty of venues to order items like that online if you prefer. Like I said, this, luckily, I'm lucky enough to have a store here in town that sells the product. Now, what you want to do is I've already trimmed my mustache, and I've washed it and shampooed it. So, next step is, and it is dry, is I will brush it down straight the best I can. Mine tends to stick straight out. So I'll brush it straight down like this. Now, what I will do is take the wax, take just a small amount on my fingertip, warm it up between my fingers, and I will spread it then on the underside and on the front of the mustache, starting in the middle and working my way out. Now, if you trim it shorter like mine is in the middle, it won't require much wax. This is just simply to keep it in line and to keep stray hairs from sticking out. And then you'll take your comb and comb it once again, whatever style or fashion you prefer. So there it is. Now you already see that this side is actually wanting to curl on its own. This side tends to lay down more. So the next step is just take a little more wax. And I'm using a very, very small amount to begin with. My thought is I can always add more if I need it. I prefer to not go overboard on the wax. I don't like it looking like it's been glued in place. I just like a nice even curl. I'm going to start with my right side and just pinch it. Now, I don't like to twist it a lot. Some men do. I prefer to let mine just go out more natural. Sometimes I don't twist, but sometimes I will curl it. Today, I think I'm going to go more for a straight out approach, just to have a little width to it. So it'll look something like like this. Hopefully you can all see that at home. Now, it's just simply second verse, same as the first. Repeat for the other side. And work it through your fingers. Now, this side for me always wants to curl more than the other side. It always wants to curl up. So I'm actually trying to straighten it out a little bit with my fingers as I can. Actually, what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to curl the other side a little bit to kind of even things out a little bit. And what I like to do sometimes is, and there are different styles to twist. What I like to do is once I've got the initial shape in, so I will actually reach underneath, starting right here at the part. I work my thumbs under. Now I do have just a little bit of wax on my thumbs. And work it underneath, and then I will grab the outsides and twist, just about a half twist out as I straighten. Let me make sure I don't have any weird little hairs curling under right here at the corner of my lip. I'm sure to get all of them in with the rest of the mustache. Now, a little side note to this is when you're shaving, some men prefer to have the hair attached all the way out. I actually shave up underneath, up to even with the corners of my lips. Now, also be sure to get this little area right here to make sure that there's no hairs attached that are pulling it down. Just achieve the shape you want. If you want to be picky, then you can take your scissors and just fine tune. If you have any just straggling hairs that you want rid of, just refuse to point the way you want them to, then you can trim those loose. So that's it, basically. That's how I style my mustache. I'm sure if you continue to watch my videos, you'll see that my mustache changes from time to time. It's quite a conversation piece. I personally love having it. As for my wife, I didn't know how she would feel about it. But I actually grew it, and it's grown on her, no pun intended. And she enjoys it. And I don't think she'd have it any other way now. But it's a great conversation piece. I take pride in it. It's a lost art form as far as men go, I feel. And I hope that I inspire someone out there to try growing a handlebar mustache as well. Have a good day.